Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This week, I'm going to be giving you my bets for UFC Vegas 62, Araujo versus Grasso. It's a decent card, but it's going to be really good since we haven't had fights in basically one fight in 3 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to just having some fights. A couple fights, Askarov, Brandon Royval fight. I'm really looking forward to, and I really want to see what happens in this Grasso fight. But I got 5 solid bets on this card. We're going to go over them, but first, everybody, please, if you haven't, please already like and subscribe to this video. It really helps my algorithm too. If you can throw me a comment and help me get some more views. If you haven't too, everybody go put in your 3-fight parlay on my early breakdown video that I put out earlier this week. That is going to your 3-fight parlay with the odds. That's going to be to win that Royce Gracie autograph card. Whoever puts in the best 3-fight parlay with the best odds and hits it will win that card. I'll send it out to you. Yeah, man. Also, everybody, you see I'm doing this new format. I got my Instagram in the background. So go check me out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to do this format this time for my official bets where you're going to see my bet slips and everything that I post on my Instagram. And we'll just go over them like that. It's something new. Seems fun. Also, tomorrow, everybody look out for my new show called Worth the Wait. I'm gonna have a live show at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna go over what happened at the weigh-in, see if anything happened there, and just talk about everything about that card for about an hour with everybody and just hang out. So check me out for that show tomorrow. We're gonna get right into these bets, man. I got 5 solid bets on this card. As you see, real quick, actually, my bad. We're gonna do this recap real quick of UFC Vegas 61. You see on here, I went 3-2 for plus 0.85 units. My 3 winning bets, I had Storyalenko under 2.5 rounds. I won 2.05 units on that. That was an underdog bet plus 145. Really liked that. Ended in the first round, was super solid. Second winning bet was the Ronson under 2.5. I won 1.5 units on that. Another super solid bet, man. He was hurt and almost finished in the first and then did get finished in the second. Third winning bet was Olenek over 1.5 rounds, and that was for plus 1.5 units, and that was super easy, man. There was really no danger ever in that fight for either guy. It was a really boring fight. My 2 losing bets, I had the Mackenzie Dern under 3.5 rounds, and she almost had it in that second and third round, but Jan showed excellent submission defense somehow and got out of it. So yeah, I lost 2 units on that, and then I lost 2.2 units on Christoph Jocko, man. And I really did not see that fight going down like that. I knew it was going to be close, and I thought it was going to be back and forth, but I did not see him getting choked out that easy. So yeah, 3-2 on my bets for plus 0.85 units. That brings my official bet record to 150 and 108 for plus 51.9 units. As you know and can see, my units are $100, so I'm up $5,190, and I'm gonna add on to that this weekend. I've had 5 winning weeks in a row now, and 8 out of 9 winning weeks. So I'm gonna keep killing it. I've gone 11 out of 12 on my over unders too. My 12th, my only loss being the 12th one. I was 11-0, and then I lost that Mackenzie Dern over under 3.5. So we're gonna keep that streak going with this card. I do have 1 over under on that. So everybody, yeah, we're going to get into it right now. And we the first bet, sorry, I'm still getting used to this, guys. First bet that I have for UFC Vegas 62 is Alonzo Menifield versus Misha Cirkonov under 1.5 rounds. I got that at minus 105, and I really like this fight to go under, man. Misha Cirkonov is 2-6 in his last 8 fights. And them 6 losses, 5 of them, he's been finished in under 1.5 rounds. 4 of them were first round finishes, KO losses. Alonzo Menifield has 12 wins, and 11 of those are finishes. 10 of those are first round finishes, all 11 coming in under 1.5 rounds. And I think he's going to do it to Misha Cirkonov here again. Misha Cirkonov does not do good against big athletic fighters that have a ton of power. You've seen what Ryan Spann did to him. That's actually a training partner of Alonzo Menifield. You've seen what Johnny Walker did to him, Volkan Oezdemir. They basically can walk him down, hit him with 1 or 2 good shots, and usually he turtles up or just goes down. And I expect that to happen here, especially Misha Cirkonov not having a left tricep, and he's coming back up in weight from 185 after cutting down there. So it's not like he's going to be a super solid 205, and he's older, he's 35. And like I said, he just has a bad chin. So I expect Alonzo Menifield to get the TKO in that first round, either by, just dropping him and getting the KO or dropping him and getting the ground and pound TKO. But give me Alonzo Menifield in that first round. I really like this under 1.5, and you can still get it at a pretty good price too. Second bet is Jacob Malkoun. You see, I got him at plus 135 as a pretty decent sized dog. I got 1.85 units to win 2.5 units. And yeah, man, I really like Malkoun here. I've seen the lines gone down a lot, so a lot of other people like him. But I just really like him here. I think that he can he has the speed to win the scrambles when they're on the ground, and I think he can be on top for most of this fight. And I think he actually has better striking too, a little bit more output than Maximov. And yeah, man, I like his wrestling. I like Matt. I think it's going to be a grappling match. I think that Maximov, or I mean, I think that Malkoun actually can have better wrestling, and I think he's going to be faster in them scrambles. Maximov had some takedowns, you know, against like Puna and against Brundage, but he was just like sitting down, grabbing a single leg and working his way into it. I don't think Malkoun's going to let that happen. I think Malkoun, you've seen his grappling with Brendan Allen. It looks super solid, and I think that he's going to be able to out grapple Maximov here as a dog. So, yeah, give me Malkoun as a nice size underdog. Third bet is Alexa Grasso. Got her at minus 180, which is a really good line. She's minus, I think, 235 now. I have 3.6 units to win 2 units on her, and I feel super confident with her, man. I think that she's just as good as Vivian Araujo in striking and in grappling now. Her grapplings look phenomenal. Her last 2 fights at 125, I mean, Macy Barber, she out-grappled her, out-strengthed her, out-clinched her, and then you seen what she did to JoJo Calderwood, beat her up a little bit standing up, and then was able to choke her out on the ground. She almost submitted Macy Barber twice too, one with the arm bar and one with the arm triangle. So I really like her, man. And then this is a 5-round fight. You see Araujo usually slows down after 2 rounds, and Grasso usually pushes a pretty good pace, and she's shown really good cardio in her fights. So I expect her to the first 2 rounds to be pretty close back and forth, and then I expect Grasso to start taking over majorly in that third, and by that 4th and 5th, definitely take over. I expect her to get a 5th round finish actually by sub. I see an arm triangle. I see Araujo. She hasn't fought 5 rounds. She's 35 years old, almost 36 in a month, and I just see her slowing down bad after that 3rd, 4th round, man. And I see Alexa Grasso getting the finish here. So give me Grasso. You seen it was a pretty big bet on her, and I really like her. My 4th bet is a parlay. I'm not really sure why it's not up here. I might have to go back because this was up from last night. But my 4th bet is a parlay, and it is Alonzo Menifield parlayed with Victor Henry. And I really love that parlay too. I think Alonzo Menifield, like I said earlier, gets that 1st round finish and gets Cirkonov out of there pretty easy. And then I think Victor Henry is able to dominate with his striking, his speed, his power over Assuncao, man. Assuncao hasn't really been all that great. And in the last, his last 4 fights, he's 0-4. He's been finished 3 times. So give me Victor Henry. I think he's more. They're both well rounded, but Victor Henry is well rounded enough to not be taken down, not be subbed. Assuncao's 40 years old now. I just like everything about Henry. Henry looked phenomenal against Barcelos, and I think that he can bring that out again and look phenomenal against Assuncao and keep climbing up that 135-pound weight class. So yeah, definitely give me Henry. So Henry Menifield is my 4th parlay. I have 2.25 units to win 2 units on that. And my 5th and final bet is a big dog bet. I took Sam Hughes. I got her at plus 170. That's why I had to take it. When I went to the casino and seen Piera Rodriguez at minus like 215, I'm like, that line just does not make sense. I was not impressed with her on the Contender Series. I wasn't impressed with her against Kay Hansen. And I've been impressed with Sam Hughes in her last 2 fights. So I really think that Sam Hughes has a really good shot in this fight. She's got 2 inches of height, 1.5 inches of reach advantage. That size advantage should help her in the grappling. I know Piera Rodriguez is going to have better striking, but it's not like her striking is that crazy. To be honest, when you go back and watch her fight Kay Hansen, that fight was super close. I mean, Kay Hansen was doing really, really good in the striking, actually, too. Like Piera Rodriguez, it was 1-1 going into the 3rd, and the 3rd was really close till Piera landed a takedown with like a minute 30 left. So just not super impressed. She lost a round on the Contender Series and in that fight against Kay Hansen. And I think that that Sam Hughes is better than them girls. I think Sam Hughes beats Kay Hansen. So give me Sam Hughes. I got 1 unit to win 1.7 units. And I like her. I like her as a big underdog. I have 2 pretty decent sized underdogs with her and Malkoun on this card, and I really like it. Everybody, I appreciate you watching this. Like I said, I'm going for 6 wins in a row, and I'm about to make that hopefully up to 10 and then 20. I want to start a really big streak. We got 6 UFC events in a row, including this one. So everybody check that out. Next week for UFC 280, everybody check me and Johnny K Picks out on his channel for a live show on Wednesday. And then we're going to do another live show on Friday night as a pre-fight for the UFC 280 show. And check us out there. We're going to have like at least 3 cappers. I believe we're going to have Artem MMA analysis. We're going to have Patrick from Addicted to Combat, and then at least one more capper. So everybody check that out. I appreciate everybody always supporting me and everything. And like I said, man, check me out for that show tomorrow for my Worth the Wait, my new show. You know, come out, hang out, we'll talk, we'll have a good time from 7 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Good luck this weekend, everybody. I'll see y'all guys later.